All my favorite songs are slow and sad. All my favorite people make me mad. Good is bad, bad, bad. I don't know what's wrong with me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love parties, but I don't go. I need a friend when I take a walk. I like spacing out everyone who hates me. All my favorite songs are me mad, so mad. It's so nice, it's like a blanket on my life. This state of classical denial. This dial away, Moby Dick trip on a whale. Gonna rock my audible headphone, drift off to oblivion. I just don't care, I just don't care. You think I care, I just don't care. I just don't care. An open mind, I can see without my eyes. Smiling in the tree. My kids are upstairs. I don't have kids, but I've washed my hair in the past few weeks. I haven't had a Zoom interview in about a few months. Hey, go my piano. Counting out the bass, singing out the tune. I never see the sun. I'm playing my piano. Woo! Dipping down from major to mixolydian. Kim Jong-un could blow up my city. I never know. Can't let go. Woo! She is my mirror. Who I am. She helps me understand. Chatter will know where I stand. Can't save this man. Turn his back on this man. This album is so fucking good. This album is so freaking good. Can't be swearing at the beginning like that. Come on, man. To you, yes, my love. Hello everyone, welcome to Weezer Wednesday, where I look at a Weezer album on a Wednesday. And I cry, cause last week, we looked at OK Computer, which is probably one of the most beautiful Weezer albums I've ever heard. The use of strings, the Abbey Road transitions, the very personal-ish lyrics, and yeah, everything about that album was just great, very great. Next up is an album that was also released in 2021. It's vanweezer, which, if you can tell by the title, it's probably gonna be rockin', baby. It's gonna be rockin'. I mean, yeah, you got the electricity, man. You got the lightning bolts, dude. We're gonna get heavy tonight. There's talk about how this was supposed to be released first, then the pandemic happened, then everything just got all out in order. This might basically be their Let It Be to their Abbey Road. Imagine that. But yeah, the order of the albums are messed up apparently. But we shall see what Weezer has to offer in their metal phase of the year, considering that they went all orchestral on us last album. So yeah, finally cleaned up the Weezer ladder. Here's what the ranking's looking like. And let's see where vanweezer gets us. Oh man, OK Computer was so good it made me want to shave. But shaving probably was a misstep considering this album aesthetic. But I mean, hey, I got a little mullet going, you know, Rivers still probably has a mullet going. We're here to rock, baby. We're here to rock. Good old-fashioned American rock. Or whatever, because, yeah. Shout out to Van Halen. Rip Eddie. Play my piano. Ooh. Counted out the bass, singing vanweezer. Let's see what Genius has to say about the album. vanweezer is Weezer's 14th studio album and was set to release on May 15th, 2020 before the album's release date was postponed indefinitely by Riverscuomo due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Last album we didn't have any guitars. This one is just all guitars. 100 guitars? Okay, says Cuomo. The album very obviously takes its name from the popular hard rock and metal band. Any guesses? Any guesses, guys? Comment down below what band they're referencing. Van Halen. If you got it right, I don't know. The album and the lead single, The End of the Game, were announced along with the Hella Mega Tour, a joint tour with Green Day and Fall Out Boy. Oh man. You know, actually, I remember this. Not because I attended it or anything. God, that'd be a very weird, interesting first concert. But I remember being in high school, hearing about Green Day's Father of All album. It was not a good album. Or, well, I haven't listened to it fully. I've heard it's not a great album. I have listened to, like, the singles. Was it? Baby. You know, that the first single, like, one of the first singles they had, and it wasn't that good. But I do remember this tour being announced. I don't remember if they canceled it or postponed the dates. But, yeah. Good God, look at this freaking poster, man. Jeez. This just screams, I'm ready to rock. Yeah, the 2020s are a weird time, guys. Look at this blood rotation, man. Jesus Christ. If this tour is postponed, does anyone have any memories of this tour? Anyone know what it was like? Because, unfortunately, as cinematic and as storybook ending as it would be to attend the Blue Planet tour, I am not able to go to the Blue Planet tour by Weezer. So, yeah, that's unfortunate for me, but hey, if anyone has any memories of the Hella Mega Tour, if you did attend, if it was a thing, hey, let me know about it, man. And if you are going to or have been to the Blue Planet Tour, I'm envy of you. I'm jealous, alright? I'm jealous. Alright, enough dilly-dallying. Enough dilly-dallying. Dilly-dallying? Let's just get into it. Let's rock! Alright, vanweezer. God, what a name. Weezer, May 7th, 2021. 10 songs, half an hour. Track number 1. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. Okay. 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 Yep, sound. Okay. Okay. True. I walk alone. And then they gonna tear you down, iron fist, and disappear like I was lying to myself. Yeah, he walks alone. Yeah, he walks alone. Are we getting more solos? Close enough. Welcome back, Van Halen. Yeah, walk alone. Yeah, walk alone. Okay, they weren't lying. They were rocking. The verses sound very, you know, typical rock verse. Dun dun. But, yeah, Rivers seems to be a lone wolf here. He's an outcast. I don't need a hero. I got myself. It kind of reminds me of this image right here. Kind of reminds me of this image right here. The wolf sitting meme. But hey, you know, if he's content with being by himself and he can go on his own, then hey, that's very strong of him. That's very strong of Mr. Riverscuomo. Hero is the third track. What does he mean by third track? Does it look like the third track? Anyway, and second single of Weezer's studio album, God, I gotta stop saying. After being hinted at in Weezer's The End of the Game. What? The song appeared on the official Google Play music listing for vanweezer on April 15, 2020. The music video, featuring many members of the Weezer fan club passing a sheet of paper across the screen, was released on the 6th of May during the COVID-19 pandemic. On a sheet of paper was a message from Riverscuomo for the essential workers. Whether you run emergency supplies on electric golf carts or translate English for someone who doesn't speak it, we thank you. Whether you man computers or pick up phones, answer questions and concerns, or route people here and there, we thank you. Whether you donate pillows and blankets or give money, we thank you. To those lacking proper face masks, risking their health for the greater good, we thank you. While the rest of us retreated to our homes, you ran towards the threat in a battle you didn't even know you signed up for. Your bravery and selflessness are awe-inspiring. You are the reason we shall rock another day. Life is good, and for all of this, we thank you. Ah, that's a nice message. That's a very wholesome message right there, Mr. Rivers. Yeah, you can also say that he's kind of talking about how during the pandemic, you know, there were still essential workers out there doing everyday, normal working life, while a lot of people, you know, got to stay at home, do fuck all. But yeah, I had to work at my job at the mall when lockdowns were happening. It was weird at the time, you know, the mall being so empty. But yeah, he's almost talking to me, but my job was not as important as like a doctor or a, I don't know, bus driver. So Rivers is technically talking to me, but I'm not the main target. But yeah, everyone else who actually had a important job to run, yeah, shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Troubling times back in the day. But yeah, other than that, the wholesome message and the light soloing, yeah, those were positives. The rest of the song, you know, it's not that awe-inspiring yet, but hey, it's only the first song. It's only the first song. We know Weezer can be a little up and down. Let's see. Track number 2, all the good ones. No, there is no other one. Woo! Sorry. I was listening to that song earlier. Okay. Dive bomb? Or what? What does he mean by this? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, okay. I did not need to hear Rivers breathing in my ear, but, you know, we take those. Whoa, is this an Undone reference? Tapping? Family Feud? What? Okay, but that show is kind of banging. I mean, hey, Family Feud does slap, so I'll give him that. He probably played a little bit of that in the pandemic. So I was going to say this sounds like a very infamous song that I do not like, which is Beverly Hills. And lo and behold, look at what this genius annotation says. All the Good Ones by Weezer is the second track off their 15th studio album, vanweezer. The song has a Beverly Hills inspired stadium rock energy while also having more shredding guitar work to fit in line with their 80s hair metal throwback the band is going for on this album. Yeah, so obviously I do not like Beverly Hills, but this one is not as well. What am I gonna say? It feels like a more improved Beverly Hills. Because while there's no obnoxious you know, give all the credit for Weezer for trying that out. There's no like super bad Beverly Hills. But you know, the spirit of Beverly Hills is still there, and it's kind of crawling onto you like Venom or Kenjaku from Jujutsu Kaisen. Do not spoil it. I haven't read it yet. That's a whole nother can of worms that I'm not ready to open, and I still need to start reading that. But yeah, it's like a little virus that's infecting this song. It's like a symptom of this virus. It's weird because like when it comes to metal, I wouldn't say I'm the most knowledgeable on metal. My home base is like the thrash metal, Metallica, Megadeth stuff, but once I reach out and stuff, it's like it gets very thin very fast. I haven't diversified enough to where I'm like a hair metal enthusiast. You know, I'm a sucker for heavy guitar riffs, fast guitar riffs, and all that jazz, but I am not too deep into the metal sphere. Just because I feel like it's not something that's talked about too much in my demographic. Who knows, maybe I just talk to a lot of rap fans. But there isn't as talk about metal as much as like hip-hop and stuff, because that's a more like relevant genre nowadays compared to what metal was beforehand. So I mean, of course there's a ton of metal that I know is probably good that I still need to check out, but yeah, I'm not too deep into the metal genre just yet. There's a handful of metal albums I like, obviously. Hair metal is probably one of those that it's like I haven't touched. Well, I mean, what's considered a hair metal band? I know of the story that Pantera used to be a hair metal band. Motley Crue, Twisted Sister, Bon Jovi. Oh, Guns N' Roses. Maybe I do know these bands, but I haven't listened to a lot of like their deep stuff. I haven't listened to their stuff deeply. Rat. Oh, rat. And plus too, you know, growing up with the Metallica propaganda, you know, they were very against like the hair metal freaks and whatnot. because they wanted to be their own style. They didn't want to fit into the hair metal, you know, pipeline. So I was like, okay, cool. Then that means all hair metal must suck, right? That's a very closed-minded statement. There's probably a lot of good hair metal, but when you're the Metallica in their 20s, you know, growing up all angsty and whatnot, you know, they're probably gonna hate that. Because they're all punks and, you know, whatnot. Angsty young punk stuff, you know. Where's I going with this song? Oh yeah, it's not that great. But, you know, it's whatever. Beverly Hills. Let's get to track number 3. Yeah. The end of the game. Yeah. Close enough. Welcome back, Eddie Van Halen. This is so Van Halen-like. And I haven't even listened to Van Halen that much. I'm sorry. Close enough. Welcome back, Hashpipe. With no sun? Oh no, man. Rest in peace to Aslan. Hit me! Mick Jagger? Ah, come on, Weezer, you're not... Come on, is that too much to ask for? Man, how long has it been since Weezer shredded? Ooh, hit me! Man, yeah, this Van Halen influence is going crazy. That was pretty good. I'll give them that. The End of the Game is the lead single from Weezer's album vanweezer. The influence of Van Halen can be heard immediately as Weezer returns to a more rock-oriented sound. Yep. The song first leaked on September 6, 2019 when it was accidentally uploaded onto the Music Choice streaming service. The single was officially released on September 10th along with the announcement of the Hella Mega Tour with both Green Day and Fall Out Boy, along with their new singles. There it is. Father of All and Dear Future Self? What the fuck? What was this song? Huh. Featuring Wyclef Jean? What? When the fuck did this happen? Believers Never Die. Volume 2. Okay, I do not remember this. Was I clocked out with Fall Out Boy at the time? I don't know. I think I was getting to the point where I was clocking out. But yeah, Father of All. Good God. You guys want to take a little trip down memory lane to look at Father of All real quick? Wasn't this song just so fucking good? Play the song. Play the song. You know you want to. Oh man, oh god. You know, it's catchy, but it sucks. It sucks. I'll give you that though. I haven't listened to this album fully. Does anyone like this album? Does anyone fucking hate this album? I would like to know. Ah man. The song's... Oh, well, it actually turned 5 like last month. So happy birthday to the single. You're 5. Take that as you may. Oh, brother. Definitely one of the Green Day tracks. But yeah, where was I? Come on, honey. God, okay. Riverscuomo compares the relationship to that of 2 leading artists of the British invasion, the Rolling Stones frontman Mick Jagger and the singer-songwriter Marilyn Faithfull. The couple's notorious relationship was highly publicized from 1966 to 1970 and was reflected in several songs by the Rolling Stones, including You Can't Always Get What You Want and Sympathy for the Devil. Really? That song was about this relationship? Yeah. You know, the rock star lifestyle. They hate women. I'm kidding, okay. Anyway, where were we? The song was good. Track 4, I Need Some of That. Give me that stuff. We are all on drugs, yeah. Let him cook, I guess? I know those guys. Oh, must be nice. True. That Punk reference. What does he mean by that? Rivers don't say hoods. Rivers don't say hoods. Stop. Rage! Okay. Oh, come on. What? Not those solos, man. Come on. No. Shit. Oh. He's copyright.
You know
Okay.
what? I got a copyright.
Okay then. So Rivers is here talking about, you know, his desire to be a rock star, which I can relate to. You know, hey man, you're jamming on that guitar, man. You feel like the second coming of whatever rock band you idolize. God, this that guitar solo, man. It just reminds. Okay, there were a few comments saying that wait till this guy hears the Enter Sandman weezer cover, which I have. I have heard the cover, and man, that solo was not it, huh? Just following the melody. That's the best solo you can do. It's weird because like we know Rivers can shred, but like there's just some sort of aspect where he just is like, okay, I'm just gonna follow the melody. Cause yeah, that'll make an interesting guitar solo. There's literally tapping earlier in this album, so I don't get it. It's dedicated to Rick Ocasek though. Shout out to him in the chorus. An old recording of Rick is featured in the end of the song, and a reference to the song "Just What I Needed" by the chorus. Oh, nice. Yeah, but shout out to Rick though. Questionable lyrics aside, yeah, not bad. Track number 5, beginning of the end. So we had the end of the game. Now we have the beginning of the end. Are we in Gotham? No, actually we're just in San Francisco.
Knocking on my door, they tell me it's time. Up on the wall, down on blow. Beginning of the end.
Alright, shout out to Nostradamus. This is more like hard rock than heavy metal, but hey, I'm not here to debate semantics. Okay. Okay, you got it, Rivers. Okay, you got it, Rivers. Okay. I'm sorry.
Wouldn't be enough to dry these tears.
Oh. Okay. What the hell? It sounds like Rivers talking about how you know, he's made it this far, even though I guess people say that their music careers were going to fail or die out. They're still here, obviously, but yeah. 1,500,000 years won't be enough to dry these tears. Man. Real question is, why is Billy Joel a composer and writer on here? Did he help with this album, or is this a Billy Joel song? Beginning of the End, originally released for the third Bill and Ted movie, is a part of Weezer's album vanweezer and depicts a future that attempts to destroy rock and roll. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. There are a couple of differences between the vanweezer version and the Wild Stallions remix, the version released for Bill and Ted, including an intro with sounds depicting an apocalyptic or catastrophic event, a new line in the first verse, 2 new lines in the bridge, and an altered ending. French astrologer who allegedly predicted the future. Some claim he prophesied the nuclear destruction of Hiroshima. Why'd I say it like that? Jesus Christ. What kind of Japanese person am I? Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Thus, he predicted a bomb would drop. This is a variation of the phrase, "In God We Trust," which has appeared on American currency since 1955. The phrase appeared on some US currency as far back as 1864. In 1956, the phrase officially replaced "E pluribus unum," out of many, one, as a motto of the USA. Rivers explained his religious background in an annotation on the lyric "I'm spiritual, not religious" on the Feels Like Summer page. He seems to be saying here that he trusts more in heavy metal than in any divine being. Nice. Hey man, heavy metal music is amazing. If only the whole satanic panic thing wasn't such a weird topic of discussion, you know. Who knows how accepted heavy metal would be? Because we know Kendrick Lamar is performing at the Super Bowl. And like, people want Metallica to perform at the Super Bowl, which I'm fine with either or, to be honest. But like, I like how a lot of people's reasoning to be against Metallica is that they're like too heavy and metal music is satanic. Metallica, out of every metal band, even I know that they're not the most clean metal band, but they're like the most popular band. And like James Hetfield, come on, James Hetfield, that guy's so sweet. He would never hurt anyone, at least nowadays. But yeah, that's so funny. The fact that even Metallica, like one of the biggest metal bands of all time, still has that sort of satanic panic feeling on them. It's what's the word? It's wacky, for lack of better terms, I guess. But yeah, this one's not a bad song either. Hey, at least the solo was kind of cool. All right, track 6, Blue Dream. Gee, this reminds me of that one Weezer album. What? 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 Okay then. Okay then. Let him cook. Let him cook. You know, I probably should have expected Crazy Train out of nowhere, but yeah, here we are, Crazy Train. Crazy. Okay, harmonizing Crazy Train, multi-layered Crazy Train. Whoa, 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 whoa! We sound like we're underneath. Okay, I'll give you guys that. Okay, that's a funny line. That's a funny line. Why a random Crazy Train cover out of nowhere? Whatever, man. Crazy, all aboard! You sound like tired of sex at the end there. So, yeah, so we have a slight Crazy Train cover with a song that has a similar sort of idea or setting that reminds me of the Beatles' Octopus's Garden, which, don't get me wrong, I like both of those songs, but it's very interesting to have this weird claymation combination of the two. Even though I know this is a metal-based project, still hearing Crazy Train out of nowhere kind of sent me in a loop. Oh, what the hell? What the hell? Okay. The track is a reworking of a song that was first revealed in 2011 on Riverscuomo's YouTube channel. The track was called Ballad of the Brinny? The vanweezer version was described in a Guitar Player article from June 2020, where Cuomo states that the song's riff was taken directly from the song Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. Yep, it was announced that Weezer would appear on an episode of the animated TV series The Simpsons, and that they would debut Blue Dream in the episode, which was released on the 10th of May. However, the episode only used a 15-second clip of the song. Rivers paints the scene, telling us that he's under the sea where he meets an octopus, which calls back to the Ringo Starr penned Beatles song Octopus's Garden. I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. Hey, say what you want about Ringo and his songwriting ability. Octopus's Garden is a very sweet and kick-ass tune, alright? It's very fun. Don't let the Beatles haters say otherwise. That song is a very sweet, fun, kick-ass song. You know, another form of escapism with Weezer. He's, you know, screw this life. I'm gonna go live in the sea, man. He went from escapism within the screens and OK Human and computers. Now he wants to escape to the sea. If I were you, I'd escape to the Blue Album. But I know you probably don't want to escape to your past works. That'd be kind of 2024 like. Shout out to the Blue Album, 30 years. Alright, track number 7. One more hit. That's all we need. Just one more hit. One more time. Hold up. They're getting heavy on this one. What? What? What did he just say? Pump it up into me. Please, daddy. Please, daddy. What? What did he say? What did he say? Hey man, you go man. You go man. The character in this song is a drug-addicted prostitute, so while there is an obvious homoerotic and sexual connotation to these lines, it is also a plea for an unspecified drug. Likely man, I really am getting dumber.
Intravenous
drug such as cocaine, heroin, or meth that is injected or pumped into the body. All right, that's one way to write it, Rivers. Sure you will, buddy. You know, when he said one more hit, I thought he was talking about like musical hit, but you know, this is obviously talking about the Drogas. The Drogas. What the fuck? What? Hold up. Wait a minute. This switch up is sick. Hold up. A key change? Okay. Close enough. Welcome back, Hashpipe, Dope Nose, And I guess we are all on drugs. I thought this guy got rid of drugs, man. What the hell is this? Sheila Can Do It. Track 8.
I can do it. I don't see that looks like she's having fun. Since she's feeling alright, I fit it tight. She's getting
Okay.
so fresh. My heart is getting watered down. If a girl about 2 years ago, now I swear
The way he's singing it sounds familiar.
it was watered down. Then I'll stop. Sheila can do it. I can do it. She's done fun.
Is Rivers talking about gender norms? Is he getting progressive on us?
That sister to a brother. Look at the
Bye, Sheila. Huh. So Genius says here that it was originally written in 1996 and was under the name Rachel. The song was played by Rivers' band Homie twice in 97 and was going to be on the Homie album. After Homie split up, the song was largely forgotten about, possibly about a trans woman. So Rivers possibly could have been progressive in this song. You know, it feels, I don't want to say this feels Pinkerton-like. This feels more on the side of Green. This feels like a very Green-like song. I wouldn't be surprised if a song like this was on the Green album. That's what I'm kind of getting. But yeah, shout out to Rivers for being progressive. Shout out to Sheila. Sheila Can Do It begins with several sonic homages to Motley Crue's 1987 anthem to straight male hedonism. I know what this word is, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Girls, girls, girls. Both songs begin with revving motorcycle engines, strong sustained guitar chords, and practically the same drum beats to introduce the verses. Once the drums kick in, however, the songs diverge. Where Motley Crue sang about girls with their long legs and burgundy lips dancing down on Sunset Strip, weezer sings about Sheila, a woman who is empowered to live her best life. She's motivated and driven, and she inspires people around her to do their best also. Huh. Yeah, a very empowering song, talking about Miss Independent. You know, an independent woman doing what she does best. Fun fact, the original lyrics written in 1996 were originally about Rachel Hayden, the lead vocalist in I Just Threw Out the Love of My Dreams. Is that from the Pinkerton Deluxe? Huh. I guess we'll never know. Or I guess we'll have to wait a bit when I run back around to the deluxe albums later after the main titles. Even though it was written around the Pinkerton era, it feels like a very Green era song. Not bad. Track number 9, She Needs Me. She is my mirror image. These single covers are pretty cool though. I'm assuming they're homages to other rock bands, metal bands.
There's things I do, I come through
Respect.
of Jif,
Peanut
and
butter.
I feel good. She needs me. It's so record her favorite show. Mine, oh mine, she's mine, oh mine. Don't mess with my girl.
Cowbell? Cowbell mentioned.
I need a reason to live.
True.
So deep, it's a horror show. She needs me.
That horse scream in the background though. She needs him, man. Sounds a little unhealthy, but you do you, man. Are we gonna transition into the last track? Track 10, Precious Metal Girl. We're getting a ballad here.
I don't invest in stocks.
You should probably do that.
You.
Okay, that's a little lovely.
When the neon lights, precious metal girls to pussycat in your
Okay.
leather jeans and queens when they with the LA guns hairdo.
I wish I knew these references. I'm sorry, guys.
Precious metal girl, I don't need to mind in the world. Look like you could have died.
Huh, that was a sweet way to end it. Reminds me of like a little Pinkerton with the acoustic ballad at the end. Wow, that was a good ending. Oh, and also like the last song off the White Album, Summer Bummer. You know, as much as I would prefer Rivers to be with a heavy guitar, you know, Rivers is pretty good with when it comes to like acoustic guitar ballads and the more slower pace, emotional acoustic ballads. He's pretty good with that. You know, of course, the usual lovey-dovey, I love you kind of girl-centric song, but love is so complex, it's like, you can probably spin it in many ways. Precious Metal Girl is the only acoustic song on vanweezer. True, as someone who's listened to the album. Riverscuomo writes all his songs on acoustic, fleshing them out later. However, the band decided this song should be left as acoustic. This song continues the somewhat tradition of acoustic songs as Weezer album closes, with Butterfly on Pinkerton and Endless Bumper on the White Album. Exactly! Two Rivers' love is more important than money. This anti-materialist statement is a very punk/metal ethos and links to the overall theme of the album. No, man, maybe I should sell my socks then. That's not punk of me. The Rainbow Room is a private event space in New York City. It is incredibly expensive to hire and thus links to this verse theme of wealth. Faster Pussycat was an incredibly popular 80s hard rock band. Okay, I'm assuming that was LA Guns too? Yep, along with the Hollywood Roses, some of their members joined forces and eventually formed Guns N' Roses. Oh, okay. Wow, I just got some Guns N' Roses lore. Huh. American brand of hairspray often used to create the big hair of the 80s. Well, that was interesting. That was a nice closer though, I'll give them that. But that was the vanweezer album. Yeah, so overall it was a good listen, but it was just that. It was just good. It's another album that kind of lands in the middle for me, where it's good and it's not bad. So it's just kind of, it's just there in the middle. Like, I do appreciate the fact that they went back to the hard rock metal aesthetics of their songwriting, but I don't know, the whole 80s aspect of it's weird, which is funny because in the Teal album that was very 80s aesthetic like, but I enjoyed it. Of course, that's because I didn't take it as seriously because it's a bunch of cover songs, but this is more original material and it's kind of, I don't know if I want to say it's weird. I guess it's just interesting. It's just a very long homage to like bands of the 80s, and you know, Weezer being like, hey, we can go hard still, which I guess is true. They still can go hard in that rock direction, but yeah, it didn't go as heavy as I expected it to. Maybe on some songs like One More Hit and whichever the one had a Blue Dream with fucking Crazy Train on it, they were rocking. But it wasn't too crazy, nothing too shocking to play on the album cover and whatnot. I don't know, maybe if I was more knowledgeable on the bands that they were referencing, like, you know, maybe if I listened to more Guns N' Roses, maybe if I listened to more Van Halen, maybe if I actually took the time to study upon these bands more than, you know, just name value, maybe I'd get more of a kicker out of it. It's not like they're referencing like deep, hidden, underrated, underground gems of the 80s. It's more like, you know, if you have some knowledge on mainstream rock around the 80s and the hair metal scene, you'll probably point at the screen once or twice. But yeah, it's just a decent listen. Nothing too crazy. It's not bad. It's just not their best either. There's some standouts here, like One More Hit is kind of like a hash pipe, is one of those hash pipe dope nose type of songs. It went kind of crazy. Was that the one with the crazy switch near the second half? Whichever song had that was pretty cool for a Weezer song. They should do more of that. Just middle of the road for me. There's some heaviness, but you know, it's alright. It's just alright. Here it is, the Weezer ladder. Let's just go ahead and rank it. Oh shit, wait, no. We are not going to rank it just yet. We need to listen to the bonus track. I'm so sorry, guys. Good God. That was close. That was close, guys. Bonus track. Since I've been asked to listen to it, I've thrown it all away. What the hell? We're getting a bass to start off the song. It's kind of crazy. Hold up. Wait a minute. True. Beatles reference. Huh. Interesting. Very slow-paced rocking tune. Apparently it was a song written in 1993 when the rhythm guitarist was Jason Cropper, recorded for vanweezer, and is a bonus track on vinyl and digital releases of the album. I do get some sort of callback to like Only in Dreams and I guess maybe Undone too. So yeah, there's that. Huh. Not a bad bonus track. Thanks for telling me about that, guys. Okay, now we can head into the ranking. Weezer ladder. vanweezer right here. It's like, it's not bad. It's just nothing too crazy. For all the heaviness that it has, it just kind of reminds me of like kind of has that feeling of where it's like in the Green era, where it's kind of like there's rock ideas here that are kind of cool, like some very straightforward songs, kind of similar in a way. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm standing on it. I think I'm going to put it in between Green and the Black Album. It's kind of like how I felt about Green, where there's cool stuff in there, but overall it's kind of just an okay project. Nothing too crazy and nothing too bad. So yeah, not Weezer peak, but just Weezer somewhat average. That's unfortunate, but hey, at least we got a cover of Crazy Train. Oh man. Alright, what's next on the Weezer list? We are getting close to the end of the main titles though. It's now the Seasons era. We are now heading into the Seasons, albums, EPs. First, we start at Spring, even though it's fall right now. Sorry about that. Ooh, only 7 songs, man. So it's kind of like an EP series. I mean, it makes sense if they're gonna do 4 of these in like a year. So yeah, this is where it's the beginning of the end, no pun intended, for the main titles for Weezer Wednesday. Damn, to think we only started this like a couple months ago. Man, it's been so long. But yeah, we start off the Seasons era with Spring. With that being said, thanks for watching another Weezer Wednesday in the books. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, you know the drill. Watch my other Weezer videos if you want to. Watch my other non-Weezer related videos if you want to. Hey man, even though it's fall, we're heading into spring. Spring EP, album, whatever you want to call it, next week. So watch out for that. Crazy. Crazy. Shout out to Weezer. Shout out to Van Halen. Shout out to fucking Ozzy Osbourne for some reason.
Whoa! Rock on, freaky bro! Yeah! Woo!